Hi, my name is Charles Roberts. I'm the president of Your Castle Real Estate. Thanks for taking a minute. I want to talk to you today about housing affordability. It's the hottest topic in Denver right now, something that everybody is talking about. So let's look at some numbers to understand, are we affordable in Denver and where we think we're going? This chart is something that we put together that compared the average Denver per capita income to the average home price and the average annual mortgage rate to find what's called the debt-to-income ratio. And that's a really important metric for affordability. If you talk to your lender, they'll tell you somewhere in the 40 to 50% DTI, debt-to-income ratio, makes a property relatively affordable. So let's look at time and what has happened over this period of time. In the 1970s, the average DTI was about 50%, just about what our 45-year average was. But then what happened is the DTI skyrocketed. And why? Because interest rates skyrocketed. And suddenly, DTI went off the charts, meaning that homes were very, very unaffordable. This right here means unaffordable. Higher, less affordable, lower, more affordable. As interest rates went down over time, you see they went down, and debt-to-income ratio got back to that sort of magical 50%. And for this long period of time, we were at about that 50%, which made homes relatively affordable. Now, what happened during the downturn? Well, prices crashed, and what that meant was that homes became more affordable. It simply became very affordable to buy homes at about 30% of DTI. So what you hear today is that homes in Denver are unaffordable. I would counter that by saying, yes, they are much less affordable than they were in 2012, but 2012 was the most affordable period of time ever to buy homes in Denver. So I think intellectually, to be honest, it's not about comparing ourselves today to 2012, it's about comparing ourselves to our history. And what we see is that we're at about the 50-year average, okay? We are at about 45–50% DTI, which is where we've been for a while. So people ask, are we in a bubble? Well, that's a really good question. I would say this right here would be the definition of a bubble. Absolutely astronomically difficult to buy homes. If this, over the next few years, goes to here, then I would say, sure, yeah, it's going to become unaffordable. People will not be able to have a debt-to-income ratio of 60 or 70% and still be able to buy. But what you learn here is that we're actually at our long-term average. And no, I don't see a bubble coming anytime soon. Sooner or later, check back. We'll talk more about it. Thanks very much. Come to our classes. Always love talking about this stuff. Thanks.